health and well-being is a major part of the Miss Universe Philippines advocacy this year. How do you encourage women to take more active roles in this advocacy?
We should just all take part in advocating for women's health. Like me, I actually advocate for body positivity, and having to stand here in front of you is something that is really close to my heart, just pushing and advocating for what's something really close to me, and that we should always take part in accepting the new standard of beauty and breaking away from stereotyping.
I was really inspired by the talk yesterday. I think it's important that we normalize conversations around women's health, which is tied to other things like women's sexuality and women's well-being more broadly. I think that by having this conversation, by celebrating my womanhood, by celebrating who I am as a woman, by normalizing these conversations, I'm contributing to the bigger conversation, the bigger picture. And I think that by being a role model, by being bold, by being brave, I'm inspiring others to do the same.
I know that as a woman, I know the struggles that I face as well. And embracing who I am and empowering other people is one of the biggest things that I can offer to my community. Because as a part of the indigenous peoples, my role or my biggest dream is to just touch a single heart of a girl, for her to dream big and to pursue her dreams. Because that is who I am and that is what I wanted to pursue.
I always stand up for always take care of yourself before you take care of others. I think that your mental and physical health is very important in order for you to take care of those around you. So as a woman, let's help each other. Let's take good care of each other.
Everyone has their own thing to do. Everyone has their own given work to share as well. So, we have unique ideas that we have. And I think if we're given in a time, if you have a chance to, then I think it's better to really release that or share that to other people, because if not, it's just a waste of time just keeping it in you.
Well, definitely to educate yourselves about your priorities as a woman. We are a big part of the society, and we are women after all. We raise children, so that's a big thing in and of itself. So definitely to go back to who you are, and one thing for sure is really know what your purpose is in life as a woman, and then everything else will follow.
I would love to have more conversations with them, be part of that conversation too. And I'm so happy that we had a menstrual equity talk just a few days ago, yesterday apparently. And by having those conversations, by being included myself, I can bring people together with me so that they too can be part and ripple that effect out.
As a woman myself, I would like to tell the women who want to take a more active role in this to never yield. Because as a woman, you are often told that your health, your education, a lot of that is secondary. A lot of that is not prioritized in society. So as a woman, you must never back down. You must always take a stand when it comes to not only your health, but the health of those that are marginalized, the health of those who cannot speak up for themselves. That is what you must do to take up a stand in this fight for menstrual health. Thank you.
I think that it is important that we focus on ourselves, so by then we may be able to pay it forward to our fellow women. I think that empowerment should be something that is within ourselves, because it is a will that can easily influence people, and something that can really change the community.
It is an innate part of us to really take care of our health, because it impacts our performance in every day. It impacts how we associate ourselves and socialize with other people, and it impacts how we love ourselves. And so I would tell every young woman to really take care of their health, so that it can start within themselves and it will exude outward, and then they can empower other women as well.
Over the past centuries, women are always been the vulnerable creature. And I think it's about time women should showcase who they are and embrace their womanhood, embrace their vulnerability. In this way, they'll use their emotions to not just conquer the world, but conquer the universe. Thank you.
I can encourage young women to take an active role in this advocacy by just speaking up and never be afraid to ask for help. We women, we were shut down for so many years, for so many generations, but this is the time that we should speak up, and we should not be scared to ask for help, because we are strong, we are phenomenal, and we are empowered. Thank you.
You know what, as a student nurse, I've been taught that having an open discussion about it is actually the first step to breaking the stigmas or breaking the stereotypes or even just opening up a topic about it. That is what makes our health as women valuable. So having and engaging in talks, may it be in our daily lives or in events such as this one, would be a huge help in that matter.
Main advocacies is about women empowerment. And through women empowerment, it starts with proper mental health. And through my recent talk with My Nation, actually, we talked about how important it is to be self-aware. And by being self-aware, we're not only able to progress during these modern times, we're also able to impact through positive change and create a force amongst women that not only progresses us as a whole, but as an entire community.
Well, I believe, based on my experience before, I think young women should know their worth and that they are very empowered. We are all women, we are capable, we are resilient, and we should know that even though sometimes we encounter defeats, we must not be defeated.
Women's health is very, very important. I actually went to med school for 3 years, and I realized that we don't focus enough on women. Especially in our textbooks in med school, it was based on male examples. We need female diagrams, female examples of all races and all types of women, all sizes of women. So not only is women's health important, but education of women's health is also very important, and that's what I like to focus on.
I want to tell everyone to be more aware of their health and to continue advocating for fitness and just being able to tell everyone how to take care of themselves. And I think I should be an example as to how to do that as a Miss Universe Philippines delegate.
Women's health? Yes, women's health is really important, especially today, because we women are encountering different challenges in our lives. We want to always move, and we want to create a difference in our society. So it's important for us to take care of ourselves, to take care of our well-being, not just our physical, but also our mental health. And with that, we have to always remain positive and look out after ourselves.
As a woman, I feel like we are the pillars of humanity. Of course, we are tasked with the responsibility of making sure that we, increase the population. But I really advocate for women's health because not only does it help in our hygiene and also in our life, but it's also something that's so important for the people around us. Because if a woman is confident in herself, then all of that reflects in our aura, and everybody can feel that as well.
As a woman, we should always take good care of ourselves. We should be aware of the things that is important, and that is our health. As they say, health is wealth, so we should invest our time in making ourselves better and making ourselves healthy. Thank you.
When we don't tell our stories, when we remain silent, all the stories will embolden the predator rather than the prey. And women should see themselves as individuals who are empowered, who are celestial in their limitless possibilities. And I think that as we take up space and assert our voices, we can not only help ourselves, but help others to do the same, regardless of who they are or where they come from.
All right, first and foremost, we should be genuine with ourselves. Because when we are genuine and we show to the world, to the universe rather, our authenticity, it comes the best versions of ourselves, and it comes there with our potential, and it comes there also with the causes that we are passionate about. So the movement follows, and then the success.
Women should speak more, as I have heard from Ms. Harnaz during yesterday's press con during the Modest event. We should speak more and continuously talk about our advocacies and what we believe in life. Because if we will not talk, nothing could happen. And we should not learn to step back as long as we fight for what we believe in. Thank you.
I would like to set myself as an example to them. I would want to encourage them to be more courageous in taking actions about, particularly about their health. Because I believe that it's really important that we take good care of our bodies, because in that way, we will be able to empower other people as well and uplift the lives of other people.
That young women should be more aware of what goes on with their bodies, so that they should be more open about asking questions as well in order to help them, and they should not be afraid to take a stand. If they need help, they should ask for it.
This advocacy is for all of us, and as women, we should always educate one another to always see a doctor, consult a doctor about our body, or by simply sharing some advices that we need to take care of our body because our body is the temple of our soul, and that health is wealth. Thank you.
I would say that would like to inspire women, especially young women, to always take care of their health, to always do their checkups at least yearly. Because if you take care of yourself, you take care of your health, and you can inspire other women to always take care of themselves.
As a woman, there is nothing that a woman cannot do in this world. They are a catalyst of positive change, and they are the voice to be the woman that we are today. And women are someone who I look up to in life in times where I have no one to look up to. And I encourage everyone to be positive in life, that no matter how many problems that you've encountered or challenges in life, believe that diamonds are made under pressure, and that is you.
Well, I'm joining this pageant for that advocacy as well. I want to tell the people, also women, that women aren't just women. Women are women. You know, people always say that women are less than men, but we're not. We're actually stronger.
I believe that the first step to encourage other people is to show them that you're doing it yourself. So you do need to lead by action. Thank you.
I've grown into pageantry, and being able to celebrate the transformation of a woman, I think that is something that is truly phenomenal and uniquely beautiful. And as a person who has a lot of flaws, a lot of vulnerability, a lot of insecurities, being able to stand here and showcase that I can do it, I think that is a story that a lot of young girls would really appreciate and be inspired of.
I believe women, we all have the power to speak and to step up. And in that way, I believe women should be more vocal to express themselves. In that way, we can give an impact not only to the lives of every woman, but also to the next generation and to the whole community as well.